Hello Aries, this is Julie with Into Heartspace looking at the energy of November 2017. If you haven't already, go check out the collective poll. It's the energy that everyone will feel, whether it be personally or through somebody you know or care about. It's a great place to start. Alright, so let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What is the energy for Aries? Aries sun, moon, and rising. What is the energy guidance for Aries? Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay. All right, and the energy that's coming in from October into November is the Three of Cups reverse. So it could have been kind of a solemn time. It's a time for you to really go become an introvert, go into the inner space. Three of Cups reversed is like not feeling like celebrating. You know, it feels like, you know, you don't want to go out and hang out with everyone. You really wanted to stay in, and maybe even just stay in with a couple people that, you know, you really value. All right, and then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, Page of Cups reversed. Oh, that's upright. Page of Cups is upright. Four of Cups reversed, and Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords, the Devil reversed, the Sun reversed, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Tower. All right, so let's move everything up for you. Move my candle a little bit. All right, so right off the bat, having like the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Page of Cups together. So with the Page of Cups kind of energy, we have a sweet young person, possibly a water sign, so that could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they're coming in, and it feels like with, you know, with the Four of Pentacles, kind of like they just don't know what you need. They don't know how to help you out, but they want to. But they just, you're not giving them the cues in a way of how that they can actually support you. And the reason why I'm also saying this is the Eight of Swords is nearby with the Four of Pentacles, and having the Four of Pentacles along with the Eight of Swords there is like just not knowing what you need, and so going inwards and kind of being, in a way, Aries, you're not intending to be, but it's appearing that you're being really selfish because of taking that moment and taking a step back and saying, no, I don't need your help. No, I don't want you to come over. No, I don't want you to be around me. And it's really, I feel like that you're just kind of recalibrating where you are in your space, and you're kind of recalibrating what you need and what you need to get done. But to other people, it seems like you're pulling away because you don't care about them. But it's actually the opposite, that you care so much about them that you don't want them to be a part of it. All right? And so especially we have the Sun and the Devil in reverse. Okay, right there. And having these two here, it's like the Sun reverse is still a really positive card, and the Devil reverse is actually a really positive card, because it's like the recalibration of your life, the recalibration of what you need is causing you to let go of excess. So letting go of things that aren't working, habits that aren't working, and possibly people too. But by doing that, it feels like, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, because you're doing these positive changes for yourself, but then you're also losing a situation or losing somebody because of making these choices. So it's like, dang, I'm finally starting to feel good in my body, but at the same time, because of that, I had to let go of some things that were not healthy for me. And you do kind of have to go through a mourning phase of that, like go through a mourning of that loss. And it could be too that maybe you don't need to take all of those things out right away or forever, or, just kind of dimming down certain things. Because with the Six of Pentacles here, I really do feel like, you are growing and you are creating what you want, but you don't have to cut everything out 100%. You can just, say, what, I don't need to spend as much time with this person, but I could maybe see them once or twice a year, or maybe once a month, because I really love them and I do enjoy their presence, but I just can't have them be in my day-to-day life or have such a hold over my current situation. So yeah, and also with the Five of Pentacles, this is really kind of feeding into this situation too, is, the feeling of being left out in the cold, the feeling of loss, feeling of, feeling bankrupt in a way, emotionally, possibly emotionally, or financially even, feeling like you just don't have enough, especially with the holidays coming up. But I see here with the Six of Pentacles that, you really are growing it. You really are creating what you need to do, and then with the Four of Cups reversed too. See, here we go. I feel like through November, you're going to be able to really see this positive feeling and this positive growth that you were making. Four of Cups in reverse is like no longer holding on to a false idea, no longer holding on to this dream you had that had no grounds in reality. And so you're letting that go, but at the same time, with the Eight of Swords popping up here, the Eight of Swords, being like a personal jail of yourself, it's like this, once again, it's such a dichotomy between the Sun and the Devil, and then the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups reversed. It's like you're letting go of like this social idea that people have put on you, but at the same time, you are putting such pressure on yourself. It's like you are your worst enemy, You don't need friends and family to try to dampen you down. You're doing a great job by yourself, Aries. And so this feeling here, especially with the Devils and the Sun, this is a really big pivotal point for you in November, of letting go of obsession, of possible manic behavior, and actually seeing a glimpse of the light, because the Sun in reverse is still a positive energy coming in. It's just kind of slow. It's kind of slow. It's not so quick. And this Page of Cups, I love that this sweet energy is there for you. And, if it's not, I feel like it's going to be a child for a lot of you. It's going to be possibly your child, or if a niece or nephew who just wants to love you and wants to help you out. And it could also be, it could be a romantic situation too, of somebody who's kind of young. Maybe this is a new relationship, and so they still have that kind of puppy love feeling, and they just want to help you. And so the best thing to do in this situation with them is to allow them to help you a little bit. Allow them in just a little bit. Even though you don't want anything to do with anyone this month, it seems like, Aries, you just want to trek through and make things happen on your own. Let some people in just a little bit. It will actually help you feel better, and it'll help your friends and family feel like they are still connected to you. And especially because we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom. Okay, and then we also have the Tower here. So you are setting up for a huge shift. You are setting up for a huge change, and this Knight of Cups could be coming in to make this change happen. Because they're moving towards the Tower. Knight of Cups is another water energy, like Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And they're going to create a huge uproar and stir for you the end of November. They're coming in to shake things up. And so, yeah, it's time to really let go of those obsessions, to let go of those habits that aren't working, those people, Aries, because you're going to have a huge shift, and you need to be able to shift gracefully and easily. Because the Tower is going to come in whether you like it or not, but what you do with it is going to be important. So it could be a small shift. It could be like, the holiday party is changed from November 29th to December 4th. And so now you have more time or less time or whatever to prepare for that. But it could be also really big that you lose your job, or, a breakup happens, or there's a separation of people. It could be any number of things. However, what you do with it is what is truly important, because it will be coming in. And this Knight of Cups, since they are in the upright, is in a positive energy. But I do feel like they're going to hit you in the heart. The Knight of Cups is going to hit you in the heart, kind of like floor you. So I get this sense with what's happening here with the Eight of Swords, the Devil, Sun. You have created this personal idea of yourself that is in a kind of shadowy phase. It's kind of in a shadowy idea. And this Knight of Cups comes in and says, absolutely not. That will not do. Either you get your act together or I leave. Either you get your act together or I take away your job, because they see the potential in you. They see where you're going and they see where you're growing, and they will not allow you to stop in that process. And so I feel like this is kind of like a tough love situation of like, nope, I love you too much to let you fail. I love you too much to watch you fall. I'm gonna stand by you. And it could really be annoying, Aries. It could be really, really annoying for you. Like, these people coming in with all this love and you just like, let me do my thing. Let me get this done. No. And this could be in a work situation too, that you have a lot of family things happening, a lot of family situations that are troublesome. And so you're just focusing on work and you're just, trying to get through. And it's kind of like your safe haven is work. And then this person comes in at work and says, nope, you can't just keep your head down anymore. You have to look up and see the whole situation. So it's like this, it's a kaleidoscope of emotions happening in November. From, sweet people helping you out to some positive changes happening, but slow moving. And the reason why they're slow moving is you still have some things to take care of, the Tower, the Devil. And so you may feel a little bit disheveled. You may lose something dear to you in November, but it was already gone and it needed to shift. You needed that loss to grow. Not saying that that's easy, not saying that it's not going to make you angry or it's not going to be painful, but you will definitely be able to get through it. Six of Pentacles is let's grow. Okay, so I'm going to pull on the Mother Wisdom deck just for some added guidance. I think, in November, we're going to need our mamas. We're going to need some mama energy, some loving, someone to hold space for us. So let's pull from that deck today. Mary, how funny. Unconditional love. It's not funny, but it's like I was just feeling like I needed to send you a hug, Aries, and then you get Mary, unconditional love. Over the past 2,000 years, countless miracles, legends, and apparitions have been attributed to the beautiful Mary. Speaking to the agape, the highest and purest form of affection, she radiates for the benefit of all. Mother of God, Queen of Heaven, Mother of Mercy, by any name Mary reigns as matriarch of motherly love. Mary's visitation today is a love intervention. Our most essential task as mothers and as humans and as people is simple. Love. Be true. Take this unconditional love and see how the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups kind of showed up for you as love. I mean, Cups is love, Cups is emotion, and they unconditionally love you. So to accept that is hard sometimes because you feel like you're going to owe somebody if they love you. But you don't need that, Aries. Just know that it is unconditional and that people are there to help you with no strings attached. And if you feel like there are strings attached, then cut those strings, and just love them, and let them love you, and let that flow. All right, if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.